Welcome back to another video. In the last video, we explored the beautiful island of Phu Quoc in Vietnam. If you haven't checked out that video, do check it out. Link is in description. In this video, we explored North Vietnam. So let's begin. We have finally landed in Hanoi, the capital of Vietnam, and honestly, the excitement levels are through the roof. Our first stop, a beautiful 5-star stay, Hotel Pan Pacific, Hanoi. As soon as we entered the room, we were impressed. Spacious interiors, all the luxury amenities you'd expect from a premium property, and a lovely city view from the window. This was going to be our home for the next few days. But no time to rest because we were heading straight to Hanoi's one of the most famous attractions, the train street. And wow, what a vibe! The entire street was packed with people sitting in tiny cafes, sipping drinks, dancing, enjoying live music, and waiting for the train to arrive. The colorful lights and vibrant atmosphere made the place feel magical. And then, the moment everyone was waiting for. The train finally arrived and passed through this unbelievably narrow lane with cafes on both sides. Watching a train pass just inches away from you is an experience you'll never forget. Definitely one of the craziest things to do in Hanoi. After all that excitement, it was time for dinner at Tandoor restaurant. And trust me, the Indian food here was absolutely amazing. With our stomachs full, we headed to the famous Hanoi night market, which operates only from Friday to Sunday post 6 pm. This place is a paradise for shoppers. We ended up buying so many things: shoes, crocs, headphones, and a lot many. Finally, we wrapped up the day at the beautiful Huan Kiem Lake. The lights reflecting on the water made the entire place look absolutely stunning. Day 2 began with a delicious breakfast at the hotel. Fresh fruits, eggs, juices, exactly what we needed before a long day ahead. Today we were heading towards Ninh Binh, around 2 hours away from Hanoi. On our journey, we stopped at a workshop where specially abled artists create beautiful paintings using threads. Watching them work with such dedication and precision was incredibly inspiring. There were so many handmade products here and everything looked beautiful. Our next stop was the Hoa Lu ancient temples dating back to the 10th century. The architecture was stunning and the place offered so much insight into Vietnam's rich history. There was even a serene lake in the middle where we fed some fish. After that, we stopped for lunch at Saffron restaurant and enjoyed a delicious meal before continuing our journey. And finally, we reached Ninh Binh, a place often called the Halong Bay on island. The highlight here is the famous boat ride through the river. And trust me, this experience is pure magic. As you glide through the calm waters, surrounded by towering limestone mountains, it genuinely feels like you've entered another world. But the best part? Passing through the limestone caves. Some sections are so low that you actually have to bend down to get through. It's slightly scary, incredibly fun, and completely unique. At the end of the route, we stopped near a small temple and beautiful gardens where we clicked some amazing pictures. And can we just appreciate a boat rider for a second? He rode the entire boat using just his feet. The level of skill and stamina was simply unbelievable. After an incredible day, we returned to Hanoi and made a quick stop at Coffee Culture Cafe. Here we learned how Vietnam's famous egg coffee is prepared. And let me tell you, it tasted absolutely amazing. Highly recommended this place if you are visiting Hanoi. Later, we spent some more time at the night market before ending the day with dinner at Minerva Church Restaurant. Beautiful ambience and delicious Indian food once again. If you are enjoying this video, don't forget to like, share and subscribe to the channel. Day 3 started with a workout and a quick swim at the rooftop pool of our hotel. Mornings like these just hit differently. I also spent some time writing down my experience and things I'm grateful for. After breakfast, we hit the road once again. The drive was amazing with beautiful landscapes outside and Bollywood songs playing in the car. After a short stop for snacks and shopping, we finally arrived at our destination. Today, we were boarding an overnight Halong Bay cruise. At the waiting lounge, we were warmly welcomed by a lovely Vietnamese host who completed our check-in formalities. To reach the cruise, we boarded a small boat and the clean emerald waters immediately got us excited. As soon as we entered the cruise, we were directed towards the dining area. There were around 25 to 30 guests on board and honestly the food spread was incredible. There were plenty of vegetarian and non-vegetarian options and some dishes I was seeing for the very first time. After lunch, it was finally time to check out our room. And wow, the room was stunning. Comfortable bed, sofa, Wi-Fi, kettle and even a bathroom with a jacuzzi. But the best part? The view. Everywhere you looked, there was water and beautiful limestone islands. I was absolutely overjoyed. After relaxing for a while, we headed to the deck. And honestly, words can't describe this place. Small islands rising dramatically out of crystal clear waters. It looked unreal. Our first adventure was exploring a massive limestone cave. The pathway to the cave was narrow in some sections, and once inside, the scale of the cave completely blew our minds. It genuinely felt like a scene from a treasure hunt movie. After that, we headed towards T-Top Island. The island was buzzing with tourists. Some were playing volleyball, some relaxing on the beach, while others were preparing for the famous climb. Around 500 stairs later, I reached the top. And trust me, the view from up there is one of the best views I have ever seen in my life. Completely worth the effort. Back down, I enjoyed a refreshing swim in the sea and even joined a group of people playing football. Then it was time to head back to the cruise. As the sun started setting, we enjoyed the magical views from the deck with some chilled beer. Absolutely perfect. The cruise also organized a cooking class, which turned out to be a lot of fun. And as night fell, Halong Bay looked equally mesmerizing. The day ended with a delicious dinner and some much needed rest. The next morning started with a beautiful sunrise over the bay. I even attended the Tai Chi session organized on the cruise. After breakfast, it was time for kayaking. Another incredible experience. We spent around 45 minutes exploring the bay before heading back. One of the coolest moments of the trip was going inside the captain's cabin and even getting behind the wheel of the cruise for a few seconds. Such a memorable experience. Soon it was time to return to Hanoi. Before heading to the airport, we visited Dong Juan Market, one of the oldest and most popular markets in the city. We picked up a few last-minute souvenirs, coconut coffee, candies, crocs and more. And of course, we couldn't leave Vietnam without having one final cup of our favorite drink, Vietnamese coconut coffee at the famous 28 Coffee. On the way to the airport, our guide shared a few heartfelt words that made all of us a little emotional.
You have to go back to your hometown, to your family. So when you come back, I wish you have a successful career. All right.
Yep.
A healthy life. All right. Good luck, good health, and the most important thing, having a lot of money. All right. To travel around the world. All right. Thank you so much. And moreover. So if you feel satisfied about Vietnam, all right. So I hope the next time you come here, not only this group, you bring here for us a bigger.
Yes.
Yeah, bring your friend, your family.
At the airport lounge, let's just say we made sure not to leave hungry. And just like that, our incredible Vietnam adventure came to an end. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next adventure. Till then, take care.